Hey,
You need to get in the elevator right now. I want to drag you out.
Don't touch me,
Sir,
dude.
you need
Don't,
to get
don't
out.
touch me,
You gotta
dude.
get.
That's
you-
battery.
That's battery.
I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to get in that
Okay,
elevator. Get out of this building.
Don't touch me.
Let's go right now,
What authority do you have?
guys. I'm going to
No,
drag
don't
you out of
touch
this.
me.
Let's
Hey,
go.
that's
Touch
battery.
me. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. This video is about a tour of the Des Moines, Iowa City Hall with D and Afro Man from BCNN. Upon first entering the facility, we saw there was no security guard posted at the chair and there was no signage anywhere in the building on the day of this incident and months later prohibiting entrance onto the second floor.
How are you doing today, sir?
Good, how you doing?
Can I help you with anything?
Just taking a tour.
All right, as long as you stay on this first floor, you're okay.
Oh, I can't go upstairs?
No, sir. Let me give you a call for Scotty. Do you have an appointment with me today?
Everything's all about calling, guys. Calling it's a waste of time.
Can I help you with anything else, sir?
I'm kind of curious of why you can't go on the second floor here. It's a public building.
Yeah, it sure is. So if you have an appointment to go anywhere, we can. If you had an appointment to go see like traffic or anything like that. But
So you need an appointment to take a tour of a public building?
I mean, you can't go to the police station and walk around. You can't go.
Well, we do it every
the
day,
Capitol
man.
and walk around, generally to most parts. So yeah.
Oh, I mean, I've never seen a city hall that you need an appointment to go on other
Well, you can't.
floors.
You can go to anywhere you want to on the first floor. You can have access to everything you want to on the first floor.
So what's on the second floor and third floor?
Like traffic engineering, IT stuff like that. Most city halls have those.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You better have a good day. There's some neat stuff out front if you want to look at the boardwalk out front too. It's real nice.
Okay, yep, I'll definitely take a look. You trying to get my picture?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna get yours.
Well, in Linn County, I'm not sure about this county, but in Linn County, they have a policy that specifically prohibits doing that.
No, not for me though, it doesn't, sir. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna look it up because if they have the same policy, then you would be in violation.
You let me know, sir. If it is, I'd love to know it.
Okay, yep, it's a public building.
You bet. Thank you.
Do you mind if I get your name?
Nope, can't have it.
What? You're not going to identify in a public building?
No, sir. I don't think I have to give you that, do I?
You're
You
in
say I legally have to give you my name?
a public employee, yeah,
I'm not a public employee.
but you're in a public building.
You bet.
So what business
Well,
do
you
you
want to
work?
give me your name?
I don't have to because I'm not a public. Okay. You think you're smart? Okay.
Pretty sure I am.
Hello. Yeah, you got a call just to talk to somebody. It's
I don't care what that guy says.
I mean, yeah, there's no signs.
No,
Like,
there's no sign saying that
Yeah.
we cannot go and look at the building.
it's a public building. And he won't tell me what his name is or who. That's how you know he's probably giving me bogus direction.
Exactly.
Because he told me I can't walk in a public building.
Like, look at this. Public.
Yeah.
Can I help you guys?
I was taking a tour. Thanks for asking. Hello. We're trying to figure out what office this is.
The engineering.
Engineering.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's multiple engineering around, but this is the design and construction
Okay.
department.
Just
Okay.
kind of curious. Haven't been to the city hall here in Des Moines. Thank you.
But then
Hey guys, you gotta come out right now.
Right.
I
You need
don't
to get in the
touch
elevator
me.
right now. I'm going to drag you out.
Don't touch me,
Sir,
dude.
you need
Don't,
to get
don't
out.
touch me.
You gotta
dude.
get.
That's
you-
battery.
That's battery.
I'm going to give you guys 3 seconds to get in that
Okay,
elevator.
I'm-
Get out of this building.
Don't touch me.
Let's go right now,
What authority do you have?
guys. I'm going to
No,
drag
don't
you out of
touch
this.
me.
Let's
Hey,
go.
that's
Don't touch
battery.
me.
Okay, stay right there. I'll text you up. Now stay right there and do this.
I'm gonna go live now.
Yeah, go live if you would, please. 868. I'm not really good here right now. Yes. Thank you.
So I
Stay here with me?
don't. I don't know your name or
You can't know
even who you work for.
Hey, don't delete that because I'm gonna FOIA request that.
Yeah, I don't know who
got
who
that,
you
Karen?
are or who you work for.
Hey Karen, don't delete that because I'm gonna FOIA request that.
So you're not going to tell me who you are or who you work for?
Look at this Karen, everyone. He just called the cops and the bootlegger.
I seriously, dude. I don't know who you are or who you work for. I mean, you could be just like a homeless crackhead on the street coming in here. I mean, if you want to give us orders, you at least have to say who you are.
You got authority, yeah, what's up everyone? Midwest Public Observers, Carl, Illinois Pirate News, Mushroom Man. Good to see everyone. Yeah, we got a Karen here trying to build
Hey, brother, what's up?
building.
Hey, I got 2 guys. I just called one to you for a criminal trespass. So I'm going to go to City Hall.
Did you hear that city hall, public building?
So I'm going to do a criminal trespass. If that's all right. All right. Check this.
I don't know who this guy is.
Like you're telling people to call that.
You know you need a crime to trespass, right? What crime did we commit? Oh yeah, there's 2 of them.
He's not going to answer our questions. Yeah. I mean, if he would have told me who he is or who he works for, I
Just
mean,
coming in the back there, it's like later, he's supposed to be security down the stairs doing the job. Instead he's up here messing with me. When there could be people coming into the building, harming people downstairs. Instead this useful tool bag is up here bothering us. What's up, firm? Yeah, this parent right here, just called cops for us getting in a public building. They refuse they refuse, he's trying to say that we're trespassing the public building, even though you need a crime.
so did he assault you and me or just one of us?
That's you, that's batteries.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, if he were to say that he was a public employee and identify himself and then tell me I can't go here, that's one thing. But he told me he doesn't work for the public, so yeah.
Publicly accessible areas in this building, open to the public. Don't matter what you're done at, it doesn't matter what it's already. Yeah,
'Cause-
stuff like that, this tool bag called the cops on this for standing in city hall. They think that he owns the building, but yet he only develops it because of him.
He told me he's not a public employee. That's what he told me.
Don't lie there, sir. Hey, can I speak to you, please? Hey, can I speak to you?
The nature of what's happening.
Thank you.
Hey, this man, hey, can we speak to you? Hey, can we speak to you? Dude, look at this cop. I like to see where it says we're not allowed on the 3rd floor.
I don't know who this guy is. He won't tell me who he works for or
I
what
wanna
his name
know if
is.
This is open to the public. Because if it's open to the public, then we can stand.
Yeah, I didn't
all
see any
day long.
signs. I mean, I really don't even know if this guy works for the bar down the street.
I'm sure he probably does.
I mean, anybody can put a
Looks pretty
security
young.
shirt
He's got a
on.
beard gut, so.
Anyone can put a fucking security shirt on and pretend to be security.
Exactly. He's already admitted he don't work for the public and he don't
Yeah.
work here. So who is he?
Like I said, there's reporting.
Have to learn your lesson.
Alright, so you can open it.
Okay, hey, this guy here, he won't tell me
We'll
who
come
he
in, we'll
works
come in,
for or
we'll come in.
what his name is. I don't even know if he works here.
All that, he's put his hand on
Okay,
this
so
already.
He said he doesn't work for the
Let's start
public.
over. What's going on?
I want to know who this guy is.
No,
Who is he?
I don't know
Hold on
who
a
it is.
second. Hold on a second. This is all we're doing. We're gonna put. Is this open to the public right now?
This area is not open to the public.
Where's the
Then
sign?
why is there no sign?
How'd you get up
saying-
here?
I informed them on the first floor they were allowed.
So we
on the
couldn't
first
even get up here because you need a key card to get up here.
Elevator.
No, you don't. The elevator, there's no key card, there's no sign.
We can show
They
you.
followed
Ride the
it.
elevator.
So to get
What?
down,
No.
to
ride
get
the
down, you will not
elevator.
need a key card. To get up, you will need a key
No.
card.
Then
We
how did
didn't
we
have a
get
key
up
card.
While
here?
you're showing us,
How
why
did
don't
we
we go
get-
down and you can show us on the way down?
that
No,
work?
because I'm not gonna be forced out of a public building.
We're not forcing out of a public building.
You're
We just.
forcing me off this floor.
Do you want to go
even if
downstairs
it's
and show us?
open.
Well, because the problem is that the elevator will work going down without a card.
Then how did we get up here
Someone,
without a card?
someone else was
The
in the elevator that
lobby,
was
the
able to
lobby
use a
downstairs
card.
seems to be a public area, but this is not.
Well, where's the
We
sign?
need proof of that. You can't tell us that.
Well, you're
this
not in
is
trouble
open.
right now, though. You're
Right,
not in
right. No,
trouble.
I know. It's.
Well, so here's what we'll do. We'll go down to the first floor and we can try going back up,
That's all we did.
and you can show us that
That's
you
all
can do it
we
without a
did.
key card.
But what the biggest
You think
thing
that's
is,
fair?
but no, I need to understand if this is open to the public.
This is not open to the public.
Then why do they have drinking fountains and the engineering
Probably for
office
the
there?
employees.
No,
Employees don't
theirs
get
is right
thirsty?
back there.
So,
So why is there no sign
Listen,
saying
man.
that this is restricted? But we have to come to an agreement here. You can't just
We
come
do?
here and tell us. Yes,
what do you want to come to an agreement on? That's
to know
a
if
public
this-
drinking fountain or not?
if this is public. Do you know if we're standing right here is public?
Has he
yes or
asked you
no?
to leave?
I don't listen to unlawful orders.
Has he asked you to leave the premises?
He says he doesn't work for the public.
Yeah,
Has he asked you to leave? Yes
He
or
said
no?
he doesn't
we
work for
don't
the
know who
public.
He is.
But
He won't
has asked you to
identify.
leave?
You can't.
Who
ask
is
me
this
to leave
guy?
public
So,
property.
we're asking
Wait,
a
has
very
he
simple
asked?
question.
That does not matter.
But
I
it
have
does.
to. I have to commit
Okay.
a crime.
Do you have
to
your
be
ID on you,
trespassing.
partner?
No.
Do you?
I don't.
Why would you even ID us without a crime?
He would like you to advise a criminal trespass in this property, and for
But
to
we
do
have
that,
to
we have to
commit a
identify
crime.
you.
We have
You
to
don't.
commit a crime
You
to
don't.
be
Any person in
trespassing.
charge of the area can
But
have
we're in
anyone
a public
trespass for any
building.
reason.
But he's not a public
Can I explain
employee.
this to you guys real quick?
Trust me, I deal with this. All right.
They don't have to have a reason for us to trespass you. They don't.
We've been through this. You act like this is the first public building I walked into. I have beaten plenty of trespasses because you have to commit a crime.
You're not going to jail today, man. We just need to identify you.
No, you're not going to identify me because I've committed a crime.
You know the Fourth Amendment, right?
Okay.
Exactly.
You know what? Our supervisor's on our way. You guys can talk
That's
to her.
fine. I just need somebody to get documentation saying that we're not allowed in a public building on the third floor, even though it's open to the
I'm
public.
just trying to give you that documentation, but you won't identify yourself.
I don't have.
You said you wanted You said you wanted
documentation of the truth.
You said you wanted documentation that you can't be up there. I tried giving it to you.
So where's the
I'm
sign?
out here.
You wanna watch that we
I'll show
show-
you exactly
Where's the
how we
sign?
did
Okay, show me exactly how you did it.
it. The doors were closed,
Okay.
We hit the button,
and
or
we just hit
We'll
up.
let the doors close. You can hit it again.
Yeah. Because where does it say restricted access on third floor, anything? Where does it say
All right,
that
would
we
you like to hit the
cannot
button?
go to the third floor?
I told you guys that when you were on.
look at that. You see?
You
You
don't
hit the
work
button and
here.
you walk in.
No. Now try to go upstairs.
335, we should be there.
Oh, 4-3 won't work, 4-2. So, well, I don't know how we did, but this is all we did.
Yeah.
This is
If
the
you followed
elevator.
somebody up that got in.
There was nobody in
There
here.
was nobody in
We were the only people in here.
I'll apologize for
We're going to
that.
talk to her outside on the front steps, okay?
But I'll apologize for that just because we just got in there and hit the button.
Let's go out here. We'll talk.
So who is this guy?
So they are contractors hired by the city to work security at the city buildings.
What's the city? I mean, what's the company?
City's Des Moines.
We still
Who
get to
does he
know
work
his
for?
name.
Signal Security.
Single security.
Signal, S-I-G-N-A-L
Signal
Security.
security. So it's a private company that does
Exactly. Government
security.
contract.
Yeah, this is
in a
the Des
public
Moines
building.
PD,
Yes.
Everyone, they're trying to kick us out of.
Okay, so you guys see there's no sign, right?
No, but you have to have a key card to get
But
upstairs.
Well-
that did not happen the first
Hey,
time.
can we go outside?
I will talk down here in the bottom because I'm not going to be pushed out of a public building.
Our supervisor.
Well, this is public right here, right?
Talk to us, that's fine.
I don't see, the
So-
security guard said the first floor was public, so if you want to sit
Okay,
here.
so we're public.
And I apologize for that. Like I said, I don't know how we were able to hit 3 or 2, whatever we hit. But
Yeah, there's nobody else in there. Like, that's why we film. Like, we,
I
mean-
the only reason why I made that argument up there was just because there was no signs or whatever, like, saying. Otherwise, of course, we're not gonna go in there if it says, like...
Yeah, there's no signs, man.
Like, restricted access and stuff like that. By far not going to violate, like,
So clearly,
any
let's
laws
go back
or-
to the trespassing issue. Clearly, you said you have experience with trespassing, being trespassing charges.
because I understand
So
them.
you should-
The law
so-
enforcement doesn't understand them. You can't be the complainant,
Would you,
and neither can
would you
I.
like me to speak?
If it's
I would
lawful,
like
if
an
it's
opportunity.
lawful, if it's lawful, sure.
This isn't an order, I would just like an opportunity to speak. Is that fair?
Yeah, sure. I can respect that. Yes.
So anyone who has any authority over a building, including a government contractor,
we didn't know.
even in a public space, can have anybody trespass for any reason.
And see, that's what I'm saying. You have to stop saying for any reasons. I have to commit a crime to be trespassed from
For
public.
any reason you can be trespassed,
No,
even from a
you
government
need to
building.
learn the difference between private property and public property.
I don't get it. There's no fucking sign. Like,
And this tool guy wants to put hands on people.
so he works for Signal. I wonder, does he have to identify?
Hey, are you guys gonna do anything about him?
Yeah, he assaulted us. We have it on
How did he
film.
assault you? And let's see the film then.
He just comes and pushes.
And is that film gonna show him telling you can't go up there?
That's not.
I said, get away from me.
Because if it does, I mean, it's gonna.
You can't lay hands on someone regardless. He has no authority. He is a.
So does he have to identify? He's working in a
Yeah, no
public.
idea who he is,
Yeah.
but he wants to bark
Well, who
orders.
is he? What's his name?
He wants to bark orders.
He's a public employee in a public building. We have a right to
It
know.
says signal security,
And
sitting
I've
at a security desk.
So you're telling me he's
But
not
he's
required to
upstairs bothering
identify?
us when his
I
job
don't think he needs to tell you
imposes
his
right
information,
here.
not his name at least.
He doesn't
Why?
have a PIN
If I want
number?
to file a complaint on him, I need
Yeah.
his name.
We can't file a complaint on a random person.
You can ask for his supervisor then. Are you gonna file?
Yeah, I like speak to your supervisor.
Are you gonna file a complaint with
Yeah.
the person you're filing a complaint on? How much sense does that make?
Duh. We need his name to file a complaint. You make zero sense. You're trying to kick citizens out of a publicly funded building because you don't know the difference between private property and public property.
Or you could have a sign. I mean, that's what most places have.
Simple sign.
There's no sign.
You want to make us out like the bad guys when this guy is the one to put hands on people.
Were you pulling up that video of him putting hands on you?
We will after.
Yeah, I'm live right now. I'd have to end the live, but
This is what you get in this shitty county, everyone. Polk County. This is literally the guy who put hands on us for recording in a publicly funded building. But yet he claims he doesn't work for the public. And he doesn't.
Did you guys did you need something here today?
can I get your guys' names and badge numbers, please?
Yep, right here. Badge number's on the badge.
You can't say your name and badge number?
Are you able to read?
That's your name. You say.
Well, I mean, some people can't read real well. They are like have problems with.
Chance Russo, 5283.
Okay, thank you. And you, sir?
Officer Mitchell, badge number 5289.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Did you have a reason to be here?
Well, yeah, I came here to get the names and badge numbers of the police officers, and a lot of cities have you go to City Hall instead of the police department. So I came
If you have
here.
a complaint to file against a police officer, you can go to the Moines Police Department. I can give you the address.
I never said I'm filing a complaint against you. I said I'm here to
I said
get.
against any officer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can
Regarding
direct
your
you to where to
Wait,
do that.
I'm here for a FOIA request to get the names and badge numbers of the officers in the police force, and this guy just came in and
Well, we can
started.
direct you where to do that, but that's not here.
Oh, well, you understand, in some cities it is. Some cities you do have to go to
If
City
that-
Hall.
Is that what you're needing today? We can give you an address.
Well,
Hey, what city is he from?
I don't know their city hall's number.
You don't know.
Their phone number?
Yeah.
No, you can Google that.
You don't know it. You work in a city.
so you can't get the names and the badge numbers here.
Not just because there's a lot of people that want to call and request for grievances. So.
This guy's over here smiling like he thinks this is funny. Yeah.
Well, if you guys need something, I'm willing to work with you to get it.
Yeah, and yeah, where can
We
I
have to
get?
go to the police station for that.
So police station,
We
okay.
don't go to the police station.
So you guys want to go over there and they can get you whatever public records request information you need?
The city hall hires the cops. You go to city hall to get all the names and badge numbers. You don't go to the police department. The city hall hires.
It can be, like I know in Cedar Rapids you can get them from either or.
No, they send you to city
I'm
hall.
not aware of how they would do it in Cedar Rapids. It might be different.
Yeah. So yeah, I was looking around for the area where you, usually there's a receptionist or there's a, I don't know, there's like a certain area where you get that information
Honestly,
from.
all our business in the police station, we don't really know a ton about
So is
the
that what
operations
brought
of
you
City
up
Hall.
to the
Yeah.
third floor, not the
Well, I couldn't find.
Office of the city
I
clerk,
couldn't
they
find
didn't
anything.
Walk in.
Yeah, usually there's a receptionist more often than not.
No documentation besides the guy who will not.
Yeah, like you guys want to come over here, show me where the signs are, because I don't see any signs.
There is none.
Well, if you can't go on the 3rd floor, there should be a sign specific. Like, come here, I want you guys to see this. So for you guys on the live, I'm gonna show you with or without a key card. Look at this. Oh my God, you can't go in a door. What the fuck? You know, like they have an open door right here, guys. I mean, I don't understand. There's no signs. You know. Hello, sir. I was curious if there are any signs here saying you can't go on the 3rd floor. Wow, that was nice. I don't know where to go, guys. I mean, to get the names and badge numbers of the police officers. Because I know you don't go to the clerk. I definitely know the clerk is not where you go. What's up? Yeah, you got to see down here, man. You got to see this shit. This is crazy. They tell you that it's a restricted area and you got to have a key card, right? Check this shit out. Look.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking sign? I mean, if people can't find what they're looking for, they're going to go opening doors. I mean, I know you're not going to go to the city clerk to get the names and badge numbers. And you're not going to go to the city manager because it's fucking locked. Not to mention, you don't go to the city manager for a FOIA request. Like they're going to tell you to go somewhere else. I mean, like.
So that makes sense. They should have.
Yeah, like they don't even want to come here and look at this. They don't want to see.
Have a spy station on that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come see this.
Did they have one on the elevator?
Hey, you'll have your chance to talk. You will have your opportunity.
Seriously, I'm sorry you don't like the way I'm acting. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings today. I'm good. Also, get what you wanted. You said you guys were here to promise to me to badge numbers and the police department.
I do have a situation with
We never got to talk to that guy's supervisor.
Now that comes up there online, and
Is your supervisor here?
he won't even come. He's literally a fucking retard.
So he's not going to get his supervisor then.
Requested the supervisor. He told us to request the supervisor, but you see his actions.
Yeah, he won't identify who he is, won't let us talk to his supervisor.
Works for
Yeah.
the public.
Well, no, he told me he doesn't work for the public, though. He told me he's not a public employee.
He doesn't work for them.
So who is this guy?
Like I said, he's a track head for downtown.
Why does he have to identify himself?
Because he's a public employee. I want to file a complaint on him for his actions. I can't do that without him telling me his name.
You've got him on camera, you can take a picture, and you can.
How do I get
you
his
can-
name from a picture?
You can go all the way up to the city manager and file
Why
a
do I want
complaint.
to do all that when his dumbass can just tell me what his name is?
That wasn't nice.
Who cares? He put his hands on me. He put his hands on him.
I witnessed it. It happened.
So you think we gotta be nice to this guy? I didn't put my hands on him.
Being rude, it's not gonna get your car.
I'm allowed to, I can be rude, I'm a private citizen, I'm the right to express my opinion. Okay.
We're trying to get from there. Go right ahead. Sure.
This is what you get in Des Moines, everyone. You get a bunch of fucking tyrant bullies. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, the supervisor's back conspiring on the phone.
So it looks like we got to go to the PD to get the names and badge numbers. Now we know.
Always saying he's inspired to fucking mom. There's another one right there. That's all they do is laugh when they're violating people's rights. That's all they do is laugh.
That guy thinks it's real funny right there. He thinks this is comedy. Yeah.
Cried wolf to begin with. This fucking guy right here. So we're dealing with having to train even these cops the difference between private and public property. Hey,
Because I think there's only the clerk of court here, and I know damn well you don't go to the clerk of court for names and badge numbers.
It's just like
Yeah, there's a shit ton of offices. Yeah.
and they're open to the public. We can go to the third floor if we have business with the engineering office. We can go to the
It's funny because there's an open door at the end of the hall, but nobody wants to go look at the open door. They want to pretend like it doesn't exist.
Hey, can I ask you guys something? What business do you have? What business do you want to conduct?
I already answered it.
just business.
Okay.
We shouldn't.
I'm here.
got here.
I'm here to get the names and badge numbers of the Des Moines police officers, and in a lot of cities, you go to City Hall to get the names and the badge
So
numbers.
you want every single Des Moines officer's name and badge number?
Yes, sir.
That's what you want?
Yes, sir. That was my purpose of my visit here today.
So if I can get you an answer on that, will you guys leave?
That's my business. Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't
Okay.
be forced to leave a publicly accessible.
I didn't say you had to.
But you're saying after we did our business, you're trying to just force us out. I could stand.
No. Did I say I was going to force you out?
No, I'm saying that's
I
what it sounded like.
No.
Because after we finish our business.
But if you get your
we could-
business, you're free to do whatever you want. But don't you think you'd have something else something else you might want to go about your day and do?
And there's no questions with that. I'm just making sure that you guys understand that we could stand in this building.
I've been doing this
till
13 years. I understand that loud and clear.
Whenever it
I
closes.
understand that
Yeah.
loud and clear, okay?
Right, okay.
I understand everything loud and clear, okay?
I just wanted
I'm
to-
one of the understudies, okay? So the supervisor's over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a supervisor for a different side of town.
Okay.
I'm assisting this supervisor.
So you
okay?
know that there
Okay.
should be signs on restricted
Okay.
areas,
Well,
right?
I'm not going to get into this back and forth
Well,
with you.
that- well,
I was just trying
but
to ask you.
that's-
Hold on.
that
I
was
was
the
trying.
biggest issue
I was
with
trying
that.
to ask you what your objective was, okay? And you told me what your objective.
And I didn't
was.
have to. I did to be nice.
Okay. Well, you came here, so I'm trying to help you solve a problem, right? And so your objective today is to get a complete list of the officers' names and badge numbers from the Des Moines PD.
Yeah.
Okay. I could probably get an answer whether that's even possible or not.
It should be.
Okay. Well, if I told you no,
You'd be the only department in Iowa that doesn't have that information
well,
available.
I'll tell you right now, I can't authorize that release, but we could probably get in touch with someone that would
Johnson,
have
stop
the answer.
talking.
Yeah.
Talking too much.
So at least I at least want to understand what your objective is, okay?
Well, you know.
And I'm not telling you whether I can accomplish your objective or not, but at least we're having a dialogue where you're telling me what your objective is.
And I don't mean to come off so upset, but I deal with this all the time from law enforcement.
Okay.
They want to come into public.
Are you from
buildings.
around here, or do you go?
That's besides the point. I'm just saying
Okay.
that in public
And you
buildings-
don't have to answer any of my questions if
I
you
know,
don't want to.
I know, I'm just saying.
Just
that
like I don't
deal
have to
with
answer
this.
yours.
You do.
Okay.
though.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You do. You work for us.
Okay.
So, for instance, do you know the First Amendment?
I'm not answering your question.
They never do. They never do.
Hold that, you can't even, then you don't know the First Amendment. There's 5 elements.
Okay.
Wow. See, that's what's sad though, is because we should be able to ask.
All you're trying to do is bait me into saying things, okay? So I'm not going to answer your questions when you talk about the law and the Constitution.
That's what you're
Okay?
supposed to know though. That's what
Okay.
you follow, isn't it?
Okay.
What's your oath? You swear to protect and uphold and support the Constitution of the United States and the state of Iowa. The Constitution of Iowa, correct? That is what your oath is. So therefore, you should be protecting the Constitution, not here trying to throw.
Have I asked you to leave?
Not.
No.
That's not
No.
what I'm saying. I'm not saying
No.
you specifically.
I asked you what you wanted.
They came upstairs all aggressive, acting like they're fucking bosses. Like just
Did they
yeah,
handcuff you?
Just that's not the point. I'm
Okay.
saying it your demeanor.
Did they handcuff you? Did they touch
You want
you?
to come get in people's faces.
Am I in your face?
I'm not.
He
talking
was.
about
No.
you.
Okay.
I've already clarified this. Wasn't you.
Okay.
So stop bringing you into this. It's not all about you. I'm just telling you what your officers did. There's no point to come chest bump people for a conversation.
But did they chest bump you? Did they make physical contact?
Yes.
Chest to chest?
The guy in the blue did.
Okay.
And then this guy, when he was walking in, he wants to like half push me, like not aggressive. Like that's nothing that I could care less about.
Oh, so he wasn't aggressive.
No,
But
no.
you just said a minute ago they were coming in
After
aggressive.
the conversation
Okay.
starts, because
Okay.
they don't like, because how come when you cops come in, it has to be your way only? Why don't you listen to both sides of the story? Like they
I just asked you what your objective was.
We didn't even have to tell you. We could, like you've already clarified.
How am I gonna help you
Because
handle
we
your
don't need your
objective?
help, we're adults. We didn't call you, we didn't ask for your permission, we don't need to ask you for anything. We
You
don't
just
need to
asked why you don't listen to both sides of the story, but you won't tell us your
I
side.
didn't call you here, and I have told you, I told you, give me the documentation that says the third floor is private and the second floor is private. You can't do that, and you can't.
Yeah, I think you're doing it smart.
Did you,
So
before you get clear, you guys get the information?
Can I pose a
What?
question?
This is Afro's
So,
Yeah, I think the violence happened before we went live. Yeah, it's not going to be on the live. The violence happened beforehand.
Damn.
but you do
Oh,
use
that's
that
like your
key
channel.
card to get to those floors.
And I
Now,
know you guys are mistake.
do you lock your doors at home? So if I go to your house and there's no sign that I can't be there, I can wait till you come home and follow you in, right?
You can't bring up a house. A house is private property, it's public. That's the
You got it?
difference between.
That was after, yeah. Because, we didn't go live. But that's why I'm saying after we should always be
So
live.
his verbal explanation.
You know?
No, because you wouldn't even tell us who it is. How are we gonna
So when
listen
he,
to a person?
I have a question real quick. So when you came in, he told
Actually, he
you,
didn't tell me.
your friend, whatever, that you guys can be on the first floor, do whatever you want, but you can't go to the second or third floor because those are private offices. And that doesn't matter because you can't identify him, is that correct?
No, because there's nothing besides the guy who won't identify telling us.
So yeah, so it's because he won't identify
You don't understand how many law enforcement officers I talk to. And you're not even law enforcement, but all you guys do is lie to the public. All you guys do is lie to us.
What am I lying to? I'm asking you questions.
I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about that guy. He's gonna steal off some dumb shit just to get his way. His unlawful orders. Just like you guys throw around your unlawful orders. That's it, they don't. You might as well just leave. If you're not gonna communicate with the public, you like to have this disconnect with the public. It's a us versus you mentality. You don't like to bridge the gap between the public and the thing that we want to resolve.
Ransom said he's officer right here.
You're literally still conspiring over that. This is the guy who calls the cops, and he's got a line.
He's laughing. He thinks it's a game. He thinks it's funny.
They all do.
Yeah.
My civil rights are not a game. I know you guys don't believe in the Constitution, but we go by the Constitution. He fought for the Constitution.
People had died for the Constitution.
You guys
Literally. He probably thinks in this building he's Mr. Tough Guy,
They always do. They think just because they got a gun and a badge and
Yep.
qualified immunity that they're God.
and they can call the cops,
He's security wind up a baby with a gun on his head. If you're really
I've never seen a private security officer in a city hall. That is definitely the first time ever. Like, it's definitely not normal.
no.
Yeah.
But we see that his reaction. He is very unprofessional.
Fuck, I could put on a security uniform and walk into any building and be like, I have authority here,
His costumes at the store though too, and put a gun on our heads and walk around.
Well, that's a little more illegal with the badge, but yeah.
That's all they are.
Yeah, you got to say, like, I work for this department or something.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Gross from Moines. So, what's the issue here?
We accidentally did go to the third floor because as me and these two officers here, we went and tried it because I told them how we ended up up there. We just got on the elevator and we just hit the button and it took us up there. But then when we came back down, the 2 and 3 didn't work. And I was like, oh, okay, totally fine. Miscommunication, didn't understand. The only reason why we went up there is because there's nothing telling us we can't. This guy claims, or he's saying that we can't go up there, but we're told by government employees all the time, we can't do this even though we know we can. I was just at the unemployment office recording in a restricted area, standing in public, but recording in a restricted area, and they call the cops and have the troopers come, and the troopers come there and tell him he's fine, he's not doing nothing wrong. So I get told stuff all the time by people that is not true. So just because this guy who doesn't even want to identify, he says he don't work for the public. Hey, like I said, don't delete them pictures because I'm gonna FOIA request every single one of them.
So how can we come to an understanding?
Nothing now. We're just saying about it.
Okay.
I mean,
So
they was
do you-
just miscommunicated. It was just.
Did you get the business that you needed?
No, I came here for the names and badge numbers of the police officers of the Des Moines Police Department and haven't got that done. And I know darn well you're not going to go to the office of the city clerk for that information.
Actually, you would.
Did you go to the
Or
police station for
records.
that info?
Well, a lot of places you go to City Hall for that information in most towns.
Like, is there a records
That was their
department?
second stop.
Okay.
Where's
So,
the records department?
the records here?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for, records. Yeah, and I was like, where is records?
Public records and
Like,
all
the
that.
police station has a records department right there on the main public
Right.
area. So, I mean, here's the thing, as you guys know, I don't have to tell you your rights, but you can remain in a public area, that's fine. Just third floor is private, it's not for public
And that
access.
was all miscommunication.
And I understand that you
Yeah.
guys didn't know that.
Because we
So-
literally just got on the elevator and it hit the button and it took us up there.
Yeah.
But then when
Yeah.
we tried to do it a second time, it seriously didn't work and
Well,
confused,
yeah,
very
maybe
confused on
somebody's
how it
card
happened.
activated.
I don't know if maybe.
We're the only ones in there.
Because they already tried to claim that someone was coming off when we went on and all this and that, which was, I don't believe, correct. So,
Yeah.
but regardless, if we accidentally ended up on the third floor, there should be some, I mean, why isn't
Maybe
there
some
anything
signage?
down here? Yeah, letting the
We
public
can-
know that
we can
you can't go
suggest
to
that.
this.
There's an open door down there, but nobody wants to look at it. You can just push it right open and go to the stairs, but none of these guys want to go look at it, you know?
Okay. Well, he probably has to man his.
Nah, he was up on the
area as
third floor
well.
messing with us when anybody came in here.
Well,
they wanted to do
technically,
it.
if you're in a private area, right, that you're not supposed to be.
Well,
now,
he
has to
overreacted
respond
and
to
put
that.
his hands on us and everything.
Yeah,
I know
he-
he doesn't have authority to do that. I already told him, that's fine, call the cops. That's all you can do. You're just a little peon security guard. You have no authority. If you see some crime going on, you call it in. You don't take it into your own hands.
We don't have to be demeaning to someone and what their job entails.
But when he's
okay?
disrespecting me.
Yeah, once it gets physical,
Again,
then
nobody should be
respect is
demeaning
off the
anyone,
table.
okay? I agree with you on that.
But we got freedom to speak.
So are you here for the duration? Do you have plans of exiting?
We were just kind of waiting to see. I just didn't want this guy lying to you because I already overheard him saying his side of the story, which is another thing that I don't like. Why does law enforcement show up and take everybody else's side of the story? And then
I'm not taking sides, I'm getting your side.
that's not my point. My point is he's the one who calls for all this and that. Why can't we have to be together when we have that conversation? I should have been able to stand with you and him talking. That way I can sit, that way you guys aren't conspiring.
There's no conspiring. So, okay, at that, you guys are allowed to be in the public area, as you know.
And we won't go
So-
up there again. That was
Yeah,
accidental.
don't go to the other floors, because those are restricted, even though there might be some signage that they need to put up to make that more aware for people.
And then just for him to be a real security guard. Like when we come in here, he absolutely says, I don't work for you, I don't work for the public, I'm not gonna tell you my name, nothing like that. That is not a security guard. Like you're the security guard of City Hall and Des Moines, and that's how you act. Like,
I thought you said a security guard doesn't have any authority though.
when we
So
come
you
into
want
the
them having
building,
authority
when
when
we
you
come
come in?
into the building, you need to just stop talking. You're better at that. What I'm
Is there
saying.
anything I can help you with?
No, just what I'm saying is when we come into the building, he was completely just
Rude.
rude.
Rude as hell.
I mean,
We thought he was a drug addict just off the street, like, you know, just like, what's this guy on? Goddamn. And then he laughs. He thinks everything's funny, like he's high on
I'm
drugs.
saying that he has no authority. I'm saying he has authority over the building, but when something criminal goes on, he can't take that into his own hands. Unless someone comes in here with a gun, yada yada, something like that where it's an actual threat, then of course, I hope he would do something. I don't know, because he's a bit of a coward, but
Well, if you don't have anything else I can help you with, we're going to leave.
Yeah,
Again,
that's fine.
I just want to reiterate, you can, as you know, stay in the public area, don't go in the restricted area.
yeah,
Okay.
and I was seriously on that.
So can you help me to get him to identify or get me to talk to his supervisor?
We
I
have
would,
requested this.
if I were you, I would just call city HR and find out that way.
City HR is in this building, right?
Yep. And you
So
can
why should
contact
I-
them via phone if you
But
like.
But why should I call whenever to get here?
That's what I'm saying, like.
Well, I don't, a lot of these departments have, you know, schedules that they have to adhere to and appointments and all that stuff.
Well, that's probably some of the city manager's
Best bet
office.
would be to like call and maybe try and
Calling
schedule something.
doesn't work. Calling's a waste of time.
That's why
I don't have another.
That's why taxpayers should be able to come into their city hall.
I'm gonna go figure out who this guy is. Hello. I'm here to get some information about that security guy out there. He's not identifying, and I asked to speak to his supervisor, and he's not letting me.
We need to go out here.
Oh, sure, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, I just would like to know who that security guy is, or speak with his supervisor.
He doesn't have a supervisor here in the building. It's a contracted company.
Is that private or public?
It's a private company.
Okay, because yeah, he assaulted us, and I'm trying. Yeah, he did. I got it on film. I said, "Hey, get away from me," and he like made physical contact with me after I had told him to get away from me. So I'm trying to file a complaint about him, but without his supervisor or any way to identify him, it's just like it's a wild goose chase, you know?
You're the other gentleman that you're with, he has a phone number for the security company.
Yeah, as I said, calling just gets you put on hold, it gets you put to a voicemail, and then you wait for a call back.
Well, sometimes you have to make calls. We don't have another solution for you right now.
We'll probably just go to the building physically and show them the video so then they can identify.
The security company?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah, and then they can watch the video. Because you can't do that over the phone. I can't show the video over the phone. They're going to be like...
call on the phone and schedule an appointment.
Yeah. It's calling
I can't help it if you don't like some of our solutions.
Calling is not a solution. Calling is how you get the runaround. Okay. You know,
Well, I think we disagree on that, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it's... so I know that you know that guy's name. You just don't want to tell me.
I don't know his name. He's not here very often, so I do not know his name.
I know that you know the name of the supervisor.
I don't know the name of the supervisor.
See, when I have a job, I know everybody I work with. First name, last name, but...
This is a big building. I don't know everybody's first and last name on my own department.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time today, ma'am.
So he would just come.
I didn't know.
We did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
So then we go to the third floor. There was. We just got on the elevator, hit the button, and went up there, and there was nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing. There's no signs. We looked.
Exactly. We always look for signage.
I mean, shit, they got cameras like a camera right there. They got, I imagine, a camera somewhere else. Oh, they got a motion sensor right there.
Fulfill his due diligence by saying he was going to help you get the names and badge numbers.
They're not going to help us. There's no fucking way they're going to. I bet that guy knows who that guy is. I can tell by his body language he knows. Hello. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to identify who that security guard is. Wow, that was respectful. A public employee that's walked away from me twice. Wow, that's not surprising. I'll put, they got the shade down. Guys, I'm scared. Don't call the police on me. I'm so scared.
Like I said, he could have de-escalated the situation if we went up there. He didn't have to come up there and act like a little bitch.
Yeah.
And put his hands on us.
Yep.
He has no authority to.
Yep.
Just like he had to do. Call the cops because he ain't shit.
And I bet he wasn't here in this building.
5 piglets. Yeah. That cop, when we literally, how many cops can you ask what the First Amendment is, and they'll be like, I want to answer that.
Yeah.
Or they'll say freedom of speech, and it's like, no, there's 4 more elements.
I bet you he's got a license plate in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get from his car.
Oh yeah.
He's typing up a toddler report.
Yep.
His feelings got hurt.
He's not smiling so much now. He was smiling before, like, oh, I called the cops. I'm so cool, you know.
I was gonna get him trespassed out of a public building.
But it didn't work. It's funny.
All right. Later, Karen.
Later, rat.
All right, everyone. If you want that security's phone number, this is the phone number to their supervisor.
What's his name? Signal Security?
That's of the company. Yep. 515-330-8275. So just
Yeah. Oh, there they are, guys. There they are.
Yeah, they're gonna wait to see what car we leave.
Yep.
So I think we should just hang out for a bit.
Well, let's go see if their laptops are up.
Well,
The Cedar Rapids Police, the police department over there, right? I think he's got the laptop maybe open.
Hey man, be careful when you ran over.
Oh, I know. So the police department's down there, right?
25 East 1st Street, Moines, Iowa.
That's down there, right?
309.
25 East 1st Street.
I'm asking if it's down there or not.
It's at 25 East 1st Street.
You guys are not being helpful.
Oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches